Hello, my name is Taylor Sanders, and I'm doing my presentation on the Statue of David sculpted by Michelangelo. This piece is truly remarkable, and when I found out we were doing this assignment, I knew exactly who I was going to do it on. I went to Italy in 2023, which is why I have an actual picture of the Statue of David. Um, it was an amazing experience. We went to many different places in Italy. But out of all the art pieces we got to see, this was one of the ones we were most excited for because you hear about how grand it is and the experience when you walk in. We were just super excited to see it. So I'm going to share some of the feelings that I felt when you walk into the building. So when you first walk into the building, it's a little dim lit. There's tons of art pieces, and everyone is looking at each one and taking it all in, and you just don't even really know where to start. But there's lots of different rooms that you can go into as well. So you obviously just start at the beginning and you make your way around each room. However, when you get to the end, it's not really the end, but when you get to David, you know that you're at David because you can hear it. That part of the building is grand. It's beautiful. There's a skylit opening at the top that's shining down on David that makes him look even more spectacular. I I just remember hearing all of the people oohing and aahing, all the loud noises. You just knew you were about to turn that corner and see David. And when you do turn that corner, it's just wow. You're just taken back because of how amazing it really is. Standing in the back, you can still see the intricate details that Michelangelo did. And you're wondering how can human hands sculpt something so beautiful? Then as you make your way through the crowd, um, you can get closer and you can see those even more intricate details. His hair it was sculpted perfectly. He looked like he was frozen in time, but the curls they looked bouncy and it was amazing. Then you got down to the muscles and the veins. He didn't have Hercules muscles. He had just regular muscles, for lack of better words, but he wasn't insanely muscular. He just looked like a man. And his stance was relaxed. He looked calm and classic. He he looked like he was ready for anything. His back to the veins, his veins were just it was amazing. You could see each vein through his hand, and you know that this just took a ton of time for Michelangelo to sculpt. The marble, um, it really lit up in that room with the skylight above. It was spectacular. And then when you get to the back of him, I had thought that maybe the back wouldn't be as perfect as the front because I feel like when you get to the back with an art piece, you're like, No one's really going to see the back as much. I can just stick to making the front look even better than the back." However, that was not the case. The back looked just as good as the front. It, and everyone was taking pictures and admiring this gorgeous statue. I was so privileged and honored to be able to go and see it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to see the Statue of David again, but the fact that I get to say I saw it was an amazing experience. That's all. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Bye.